Dude, listen to this. Migrant caravans have been blocked from reaching the U.S. border due to policy changes. I'm Jack, and with me is Jillian. These caravans were made up of hundreds of young adults and families who banded together for safety in numbers, hoping to improve their chances of reaching the United States. They were frustrated with the slow pace of Mexican document processing and worried that the pending inauguration of a new president would limit their options. One of the migrants wore a Dak Prescott Dallas Cowboys uniform, while another sported a New York Yankees baseball cap, showing how American influence reaches far beyond the border.
That's crazy, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to wear a Yankees cap?
At least 67 migrant caravans left Central America and southern Mexico between 2018 and early 2025, with over 100,000 migrants hoping to reach the U.S.
That's insane. I had no idea it was that many people.
"We've just gone full circle," said Yal Shocker. "The caravans, this idea of safety in numbers, has basically been flipped on its head because the administration drums up a threat of invasion."
I'm shocked. It's like they're being used as pawns in a political game.
The U.S. launched the CBP One app to create an orderly means of requesting asylum at the border, and Mexico and Central America joined in the crackdown.
That's a great idea, but I'm not sure it's enough to solve the problem.
Aerial views showed a Honduran migrant caravan heading to the U.S., stopped at a border barrier on the Guatemala-Mexico International Bridge.
It's heartbreaking. These people are just trying to find a better life.
The caravans were a lifeline for migrants who faced kidnappings, disappearances, and extortions from Mexican law enforcement and immigration officials, cartels, and other criminal groups.
That's terrifying. I can only imagine how scared they must be.
"The caravans were a lifeline," said Bartolo Fuentes. "Instead of going secretly where you can be assaulted or killed, or falling off the train to go in a caravan to support each other and to seek the protection of authorities was to prevent these people from taking risks by going clandestinely."
I'm so glad someone is speaking out for these people. They deserve our compassion and understanding.
Mass migration has occurred for decades, but it remained largely unseen until the crisis of unaccompanied minors at the border and the formation of these massive caravans made them visible to the American public, sparking anger and fear.
It's sad that it took something like this to bring attention to the issue, but I'm glad it's finally being talked about.
The caravans began to decline in June 2023 after it was announced that migrants could only request asylum at points of entry.
That makes sense, but I worry about the people who are still trying to make the journey.
The Mexican government maintained a policy of containing migrants in southern Mexico, and Guatemala began to block the Honduran caravans from crossing the national territory.
It's like they're being trapped with no way out.
The various caravans that still formed in southern Mexico or in Central America were contained or disbanded soon after setting out.
It's like they're being squashed with no chance of making it to the U.S.
The caravans made migration visible, but the Trump administration's crackdown has made the trip more dangerous, with migrants facing increased risk of kidnappings and extortion.
That's terrible. It's like they're being punished for trying to find a better life.
The cost for a migrant guide or smuggler is now between $16,000 to nearly $20,000, as much as $5,000 more than it was 3 years ago.
That's outrageous. It's like they're being taken advantage of.
The rising cost and uncertainty in the U.S. have most would-be migrants staying put, at least for now.
I'm not surprised. It's a tough decision to make.
Last week's deep dive on the border crisis showed us just how complex this issue is, and I'm still not convinced that the government is doing enough to address the root causes of migration.
I agree. We need to look at the bigger picture and find a solution that works for everyone.
The shift in migrant caravans has led some to look towards Spain or Germany as their destination. but Europe is only an option for those with the financial resources to get there.
It's like they're being forced to choose between two bad options.
Those without resources are stuck, or they only have enough money to get back to where they came from.
It's heartbreaking. They're being forced to give up on their dreams.
As I always say, I'm skeptical about the government's spending and the real motives behind these policy changes.
I'm with you on that. We need to keep questioning the powers that be.
Anyway, dude, that's the story of how policy changes have blocked migrant caravans from reaching the U.S. border.
Be sure to like this video and drop a comment below. Let's keep the conversation going.